Question number 141. Find the odd one with respect to paired structures present in human male. And the options are seminal vesicles, bulbourethral glands, prostate gland, and Cowper's gland. And the correct answer to this question is option number 3, prostate gland. Prostate gland. Prostate gland is an unpaired structure in human male reproductive system, whereas the other three options, seminal vesicle, bulbourethral gland, also known as Cowper's gland, are the incorrect options because these are paired structures. You can see here the seminal vesicle is a paired structure, then this bulbourethral or Cowper's gland is also paired structure, whereas this prostate gland is an unpaired structure. So the correct answer to this question is option number 3. Let's proceed to the next question. Question number 142. Select the incorrect match. And the very first match given is expiratory reserve volume, and the volume is 1000 to 1100 ml. And as it's a correct match, so this cannot be a correct answer to our question. This is expiratory reserve volume, and this is equivalent to 1000 to 1100 ml. Expiratory reserve volume is an additional amount of volume a person can expire after forceful expiration. The next match given is residual volume, and the volume is 1100 to 1200 ml. And as it is also a correct match, so this cannot be a correct answer to our question. This is residual volume is the volume of air that remains in lungs, and this is equivalent to 1100 to 1200 ml. The volume of air which remains in lungs even after forceful expiration is residual volume. The next match given is vital capacity, and the match is 3500 to 4500 ml. And as it is a correct match, so this cannot be a correct answer to our question. Vital capacity is the sum of inspiratory reserve volume, this is inspiratory reserve volume, plus tidal volume, this is tidal volume, which is equivalent to 500 ml, plus expiratory reserve volume, and this vital capacity is equivalent to 3500 to 4500 ml. The last match given is inspiratory capacity, and the match is 1500 to 1600 ml. And as it is an incorrect match, so this is a correct answer to our question, because inspiratory capacity is the sum of inspiratory reserve volume and tidal volume. When tidal volume is equal to 500 ml plus inspiratory reserve volume, which is equivalent to 2500 to 3000 ml. So this inspiratory capacity, which is equivalent to IRV plus TV, would be equal to 3000 to 3500 ml. So the correct answer to this question is option number 4. Let's discuss our next question. Question number 143. Factor which did not contribute to increase in population size of India during last few decades is, and the options are decline in death rate, increase in maternal mortality rate MMR, decline in infant mortality rate IMR, increase in number of people in reproducible group. And the correct answer to this question is option number 2, that is increase in maternal mortality rate did not contribute to increase in population size. On the contrary, increase in MMR can lead to decline in population size. Let's discuss other options also. The very first option given is decline in death rate, and this is an incorrect option because decline in death rate will increase population size. The next option is decline in infant mortality rate IMR, and this is an incorrect option because decline in IMR will lead to increase in population size. The last option is increase in number of people in reproducible group, and this is an incorrect option because increase in number of people in reproducible group will increase population size. So the correct answer to this question is option number 2. Let's discuss our next question. Question number 144. In kidneys, extensions of cortex in between medullary pyramids are called, and the options are ducts of Bellini, columns of Vertini, vasa recta, and Malpighian body. And the correct answer to this question is option number 2, columns of Vertini. As you can see here, these are the extensions of cortex in between medullary pyramids, and this is known as renal column, which is also known as columns of Vertini. Let's discuss other options also. The very first option is ducts of Bellini, and this is an incorrect option because collecting ducts enter medulla and form ducts of Bellini. The next option is vasa recta, and this is an incorrect option. Vasa recta is a blood vessel that runs along loop of Henle. Last option is Malpighian body, and this is an incorrect option. Malpighian body, also known as a renal corpuscle, is formed by glomerulus and Bowman's capsule, and this part is present in the cortex region of kidney. So the correct answer to this question is option number 2. Let's discuss our next question. Question number 145. How many among the following animals can be bred using MOIT? MOIT stands for multiple ovulation, embryo transfer, technique, and it is implied to improve herd size, milk production, meat quality, etc. MOIT can be performed on cow, sheep, rabbit, buffaloes, and mare, whereas in fishes such as hilsa, sardines, katla, and rohu, MOIT cannot be performed because in these fishes external fertilization takes place in water, so embryo transfer cannot take place. And apis is an incorrect option because it belongs to the phylum Arthropoda and cannot be bred using this technique. So out of the given options, 5 animals can be bred using MOIT, so the correct answer is option number 3. Now let's proceed to the next question.